Hello and welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm going to provide you 5 reasons why your junior athlete needs to start training today. So let's do it. A very common question I get from a lot of parents of junior athletes, and I've been getting for almost 15 years now as I've been a coach in this industry, is when should my junior athlete start training, or when is it appropriate for them to start working out or exercising? And that's something I'm really going to try to dive deep into a little bit today. So I'm going to give you, like I said, 5 different reasons why your junior athlete should start training today. I don't care how old they are. They could be 5 years old, they could be 15 years old, every number in between. They should start training today in some way to assure they're continuing to improve and progress the way they should, especially against other people their age. So without further ado, let's get into the 5. Okay, number 1. It will enhance their athletic abilities and give them more potential later on in their athletic careers. If we start to develop these movement patterns early in life, 5, 6, 7 years old, teaching them how to crawl, how to squat, how to lunge, how to do push-ups, how to do planks, how to kind of hold their body weight, it's only going to set them up for success as they move through their athletic career and their athletic development. So the first reason that we want to improve or start training is to improve our athletic ability and our athletic ability potential later in life. So that's number 1. All right, number 2. For number 2, it's going to train them how to properly move, similar to what we talked about in the first one, but it's going to have them appropriately firing the muscles and the appropriate recruitment patterns that we're looking for athletic development and athletic efficiency. So what do I mean by that? I mean by performing these drills early in life, we're going to get rid of a lot of deficiencies in movement. We're going to assure that we're helping with unbalanced athletes. If you're a golfer, you swing one direction. If you're a baseball player, you swing one direction. So training is going to help kind of even out the body by working both sides independently as well as a whole unit. So it's going to help to eliminate muscular imbalances and improve efficiencies by developing firing patterns and the right recruitment pattern to assure the most power potential, the most strength potential, the most endurance potential, the best way that you're going to be able to play or be at a high level in sports and athletics. So number 2, we're looking at proper firing patterns and reducing muscular imbalances. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, training your junior athlete or starting training with your junior athlete early in life creates a solid foundation that will assure that they're going to continue to live a healthy lifestyle and be active and exercise regularly, not only when they're a junior, but as they continue on into adulthood. So many kids these days don't play or don't run around the neighborhood like they did maybe when I was a kid or even my parents were kids. We live kind of in our houses a lot more, or we're restricting our movement by being inside, sitting on the couch, doing things like that. So if we can build this foundation early and show that it's a positive habit that will make them feel good, that will make them perform better, they're going to like it. And if they like it, they're going to want to do it more. And that's how we create a positive habit. And that's how we're going to assure that they are good junior athletes, they are good teenage athletes, and they're good adult athletes. So number 3, creating a solid foundation that's going to stick with them for the rest of their life. Number 4, and this one might be the most important. And I know not every parent is like this, and I know not every junior athlete is like this, but there's a lot of junior athletes that do this all the time, and that's sit on a device. Whether that's an iPad, an iPhone, PS5, Xbox, whatever it might be, whatever the devices that you like. Training is going to take them away from those devices. It's going to show them that they can actually have fun doing stuff in the real world, not in virtual reality. So my number 4 example, I don't think I need to stress that anymore. It takes the junior athlete away from their devices and puts them in a positive environment that's going to help them live a healthy lifestyle. So that's number 4. All right, number 5. So number 5, this one is something that a lot of people don't really think about, but training is controlled chaos, just like sports. So I set up an environment for a junior athlete, whether it's virtually or in person, and I am letting them throw their body around. I am letting them use their body through different motions, planes of motions with different force profiles to assure we're engineering athletic potential and ability. So creating this controlled chaos environment, just like sports, is how we transfer exercise to sport. So putting them in a controlled environment like a training session or a group fitness session or working with a coach is controlled chaos that is transferable to sport. And that's so important in development. So number 5, training is controlled chaos just like sport. And that's why you should train. All right, so that's all 5. So let's go through them again from the start. All right, the number 1 reason is it will enhance your junior athletes' athletic abilities earlier and give them more potential as they develop as an athlete. That's number 1. Number 2, we're going to assure proper firing patterns and recruitment patterns of musculature, which gives us the best chance of being efficient, creating more power, more speed. And we're going to reduce muscular imbalances or deficiencies from playing a single-sided sport or playing a sport one direction. That's number 2. Number 3, we're setting up or we're building a solid foundation for your junior athlete that is going to stick with them for the rest of their life into adulthood and assure that they are going to live an active and healthy lifestyle. And to be honest, that might be the number 1 reason by far, because obviously there's so much obesity in the world and there's so many sedentary people. We need to start moving again. We got to get these kids moving. We got to be moving as much as we can. So that's number 3. Number 4, I think every parent would agree with me with this. It takes them away from their devices or video games. So remove your kids from these devices, iPads, PlayStations, whatever, and put them in an environment where they're going to have some positive reinforcement, positive role models, people that they're going to see that like exercise, like fitness, and it's going to hopefully show them a healthy and active lifestyle that they should be striving for. So that's number 4. And number 5, training is chaos, controlled chaos, just like sport. So as much as sports and athletics are going to develop your athlete, training is also going to do that. I'm not telling you to stop playing sports with your child or telling your child to play less sports and train more. When you're a young athlete, you should play as many sports as you can. I'm saying one of those days or a couple of those days a week, we could also be training as well. Every sport's going to give you something different. Every sport's going to provide power in different directions, agility in different directions, endurance in different directions and for different durations. So as a young athlete, it's so important that you play as many sports as you can. But you should also be working on things like jumping, running, throwing, climbing, crawling, lunging, squatting, lifting, pulling, pressing. All of those things should still be part of your weekly challenges or your weekly activity. So when considering when to start to train with your junior athlete, the time is now. I've trained junior athletes as young as 7 years old. My 4-year-old already runs through ladders in here. My 4-year-old already is trying to move my Vipers a little bit. He's throwing sandbells with me. All those kinds of things can start at an early age. Even, I'm not trying to say come and hire me, you need to work with me. Hire a coach that you know and you trust and start your junior athlete working on, or your junior athlete working on the right path to development and success in athletics and in life. If you are interested in working with me as your coach for any of your junior athletes, I do offer one-on-one training virtually and in person. So if you are in the Hamilton area, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, I do have a facility here where I do have tons of junior athletes and different athletes from all different types of sports come in and work with me. But I can work with athletes too virtually. So you see the TV behind me, that's where I would watch your athlete and I would be standing kind of in this area. They can see exactly what I'm doing and I can see exactly what they're doing. And we work out for 30 or 40 minutes. Controlled chaos, assuring we're improving, promoting a healthy lifestyle, being a good role model to your athlete. That's what I provide to my junior athletes. And that's what I know a lot of great coaches provide to their junior athletes too. So if you're considering, I don't know, maybe it's the right time for my athlete to start training, or I don't know if I should wait till they're a teenager or till they're 10, the answer is start training now. Get them moving in a gym, get them comfortable being around people exercising, make this normal. The more this can be normal, the better off we're going to be with our athletes moving forward in life. So that's all I really wanted to say in terms of why you should start training today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for supporting CSC Performance Coaching. I love all the feedback and all the support I get on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. If you're interested in getting some more tips, if you're a golfer, I run two pages too, golf fitness tips on Facebook, as well as golf fitness tips on LinkedIn. I throw up content on there as well all the time. But again, thanks a lot for supporting CSC Performance Coaching. Remember, we are trying to go from average to elite. Have a great day.